pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway on a Monday night. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On play action, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second down, Murray sets to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Oh, you got deep? Mark's 43. Mark's 43.
Murray now on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Jesus.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle.
We ain't even coming your way.
To do it without holding.
What is you doing, baby? I got these guys. Right.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Check, 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 check.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, come on.
A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Well, no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Man, 97 overall, right guard get beat by B.J. Hill. This is the stupid shit I be talking about, man. Get whooped by B.J. Hill, man. That's ignorant.
Third and long. And he's going to go down again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The best form of imitation is the best form of flattery, is what they tell me.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Somebody out there messing with the cap. Oh.
Here we go. 20. Mike 54. Okay. Here we go. 46. Check 43. 26.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Man, I ain't never queued nobody at nothing, man. Stop that line on me.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
We're going to 54. Why in? Switch it. Come on, switch it. We're going to 54. Why in?
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game.
Watch the eye. Check 99. Check 99. Tight dog. Tight. 26.
They run. This is Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Right there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yeah. You don't want none. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't? 54. Right there. 54. Mike. 55. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Oh, come on! I got a 95 overall guy pulling on that stretch play. What is going on out here?
Take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
God,
they got 3
man.
points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last run good for 2.
And I got
Here's
95.
2nd and 8. They run it here with Gordon.
There you go. Uh-oh. Melvin Gordon loose. He done got loose.
Touchdown.
Thank you.
Cowboys.
80 yards.
Melvin Gordon taking it in.
He done came off that shoulder injury. We ready now.
Strike ability. Extra point by
He was hurt 8
Moore,
weeks at the
and
end
good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Yeah, he back now.
Out is the kickoff unit.
He's
as
back
they
like he
run up
never
and
left,
send this one
Brad.
away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Heel on my heel.
Hey,
look, and I wasn't even worried about it. I almost.
All told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Hey, listen, and I was so unbothered by it. I ain't even think. I almost let off turbo. Knew he wasn't gonna catch me. The dive is terrible.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
I got Tyreek Cohen out here. I mean, I got DeMarcus Lawrence out here for no reason whatsoever.
It's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On first down, they go right
That
back
ain't
to
gonna work.
Cohen.
He's going to find another
And
play
he's going to be
beside
met
that.
at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier.
Yeah, he might have been all right, because I sure was looking the other way.
To get some takeaways as well.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on
I don't have. I ain't got nothing going on this pass on this rich collar.
First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call.
Move him over the side. That's terrible.
This is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams are just
gassed them some guns. I'm so mad that nobody touched that man shit did.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan, both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Thank you, man.
And a minimal gain.
God almighty.
To about the 47-yard line.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, going to 54, line in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, line in. 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
I got decent. I got a decent pass rush. You ain't gonna be able to sit back there all day.
He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
You ain't gonna sit down there all day now.
Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Here we go, 47. Mike 54, Mike 54. Mike 54. I know he ain't got it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 56.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, did he catch that? No.
Complete.
Oh,
and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
Come on, man.
It all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
No way he caught that ball, man.
Right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
get it back to
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
He's going to give it right back to me. I know Dak going to throw it to me. He like me. Me and Dak friends.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And an alley to run.
Oh, yeah. Keep him off that first down line.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 29.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Let him know. Hatchet. Here we go, kill. 26.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him.
Oh, my God.
This might be a first down.
Oh, my
So
God.
So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football.
There ain't nothing you can do about that, man. Like that's mad, man. That's Madden. That's just Madden, man. That's ridiculous.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
Kill. 47. 54 is Mike. 54. We're going to 54. Line in. 54. Hey, let's get this. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. Hey, switch gears.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And they'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We're going to 53.
26. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
That bull crap, man.
Christian Kirk.
They gave him that bull
there
crap.
to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
And they killing me,
That'll
man.
cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Killing me, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Who is Barrett? I don't even know who this guy is.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Get on out.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. It's caught.
They gave me that bull crap.
A big play here for Dallas.
That's terrible.
Yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Gordon.
Uh-oh, come on, Gordon.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones.
Come on, guys. You got to get in there.
Up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Inside it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. On second down now, it's Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Melvin Gordon, already his second touchdown.
I ran that play. Poorly as I could run.
They push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to
still
just kick
score.
the extra point.
I couldn't have ran it no poor than I ran it just did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That ball complete to Isabella.
Man.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first
I know the man
completion.
throwing the ball over there.
We didn't need to ask
Put you over there
but
for that reason.
This guy's
Ryan
a good player.
Kerrigan.
They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
We're going to 54. Why here? Slant to 6. Pull it. Pass. We're going to 54. Why here? 26.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. Room to run again. And finally taken down at the 34. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down.
Right.
It's Cohen.
Oh, and then he get a face mask.
Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Let's go. D, tighten up. Hey, kill. 26.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Kill. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go. Here we go. Go to 54. Why ain't? Double up. He's coming. Double up.
That's it. That's all you want to do, ain't?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
All you want to do is watch the world burn.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop it behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Murray. He may try and run for this. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds. Murray now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before half from Murray. He sets up the screen to Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Oh, Cohen lost the football. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Kill. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go. 24.
This is Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Kill. We're going to 54. Why here? Kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Right back to him on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll start it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
54. I'm here all day. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why ain't?
A first down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 52, 26, 26.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Able to find Isabella. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You go tight. You got tight. You got anything?
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Oh, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
At the end of it, he strips. Ball comes loose.
No way.
Got it. Going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That's what they doing? Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted to, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
47. Check 9, check 9. Shit. Shit.
This one caught by Isabella.
Comet picked the ball off Jalen
Reception
Smith.
good for 7. It's third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
54. Hey, come on, now. Come on, now. Check safety. Check safety.
47. 17-17. They made my guy fumble
Check 26. Check 26.
on a 60-yard run.
Sponge. No.
Play clock down to 2, and
made
we
him
get a
fumble
signal
on a
and
60-yard
timeout.
run.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they
Straight up
burn
the
one
gut.
here in this third quarter.
Right there. 54 Mike. Bring it.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
And the Cardinals first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
54. Here we go. Check. Hot route. Hot. There we go. Kill. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 26.
Here's Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
They go to Johnson again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
The game on yet?
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike's 43. We don't want this. 43 is the Mike, boys. 43. Check. 43.
From the gun, Murray going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Check three, check three, check three. Kill. Check the backer. 26.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Check 22. Here we go, 46. Out. 26. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. Check. We're going to 54. Why ain't? 26. We're going to 54. Why ain't? Check. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why ain't? 26.
A give to Cohen. He heads right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Mike 5-4. Nice, sweetheart. 36. Here we go, going to 54, Why ain't? Kill. Nice song. 5 on. Hey, 47.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Shit. Hey, kill. Deuce. 26. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They try again with Cohen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the that they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
break that one.
They're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Break that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Off the screen. 43 is the mic. I got you, boy.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Schultz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
43. Check, 43. Coming to you.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And that'll be
You kidding me?
incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
What we got? 43 at the mark. 43 at the mark. All right, T, let's go. Mark's 43. Mark's 43. Watch the out.
Murray and company going for it on 4th.
That's my fault. He
And
was wide open.
It's incomplete.
Other guy was
The
wide
Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
We go 46. Right there. Go. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Kirk. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself.
Put that on the ground.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we're going to 54. One here. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
A 44-yard attempt.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Wow.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets in.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check 3. Here we go, 47. Done. Motion, 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 motion. 26. Right there. 54, right there. 26.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble. Now 4th down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Yo. No. Can you hear me? Yeah, nah, I'm down 6 with 1:52 seconds to go. We'll see what he decides to do.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Arizona.
Good have, for sure.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
7 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to get the football.
Murray, put that thing on the ground. Boy. Kyler Murray did.
Is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball
downfield, that ain't his fault. That's mine.
They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up.
No, I shouldn't even have ran it. I should have just thrown the ball.
No bigger time to force a turnover.
That wasn't his fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, when you look
I should have just thrown it.
The offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So what now?
Here we go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. 26. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. 26.
Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen, and they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Arizona, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
We got the Ravens
Thanks
next
for
week.
tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Boy. 4 turnovers, lose by 6. That's awful, man. Oh, boy. Hee. Yeah,